So guys, I just realized I didn't do a walk away movement video. The reason why I walked away, staying away and walked with the people who do not want to be Republican and being with alt-right. I always did videos on my walk away from the left, but I did do a few videos explaining why I'm not happy and dismayed about the alt-right and the Republican Party, but I never did a walk with people who are staying away from the being conservative but not being with the Republican Party. And I know there's few conservatives who are staying away from the Republican Party. Even though in November, early this month, I did vote red, but only because the left has gone insane and crazy. And if I voted conservatively, all conservative people were Republicans anyway, which is really annoying because I really wish the conservative Monroe community Conservative Party realize the conservatives on the right and Republican Party are not that social conservative. And the alt-right movement, like the judge in the city who was running under the Republican Conservative Party was also Greenpeace. Also, with the people who are protesting the cops and for social justice, which, come on, Republicans and conservative parties, you really want them people in our parties? So, okay, the reason why I'm never going to be a Republican, like I said in my other videos, I will not be for capitalism. Never will. You guys need to spread the wealth a little more. And this spring and summer and this fall, during the pandemic, is showing in the bills for the relief funds for small businesses and corporation and stuff. The reason why I'm with the Democrats, even though they have pork barrel issues in the bill, at least they're not going to bail out the owners of small businesses and other businesses. If they can afford to own and run a business, they don't need the money. Sorry if this is going to be triggering people and upsetting people, but I don't freaking care. You have the money to run a business and own a business. You need to learn how to use your money the right way. You need to spread the money instead of hogging it and running a house, a car, travel, and protest. You guys go protesting other cities. That's where your money is going. If you protest, you're wasting your money that you could spend on other your employees. And also, the relief fund should go to the employees and the people who are lower class and middle class who barely scraping by. So I'm not for the Republican relief bill unless they drop funding bailing out small business owners and corporations. They don't need the money. Seriously, they don't. So, and also in this city, in this area from Great Lake, Ontario, people are actually asking for relief and bailout. Not talking about businesses. I can understand why we can bail out the businesses. They didn't prepare and they didn't save the money to use. Sorry, just got distracted by something. But they didn't save their money, didn't use their money for flooding. Because like 2017, last year, I don't know about this year because of the pandemic and I didn't watch the news very much. But residents, people who own houses on the lake, were asking for money. People, if you own a house and you did not expect flooding because of the winds or the rains, it's on you. Your fault. And the sandbags were given out for free by the towns. I don't know about the small towns like Sodas or Newark or any other Walcott or Northern New York if they were giving them for free, but they should have given them for free. And they're mostly conservative towns, so anyway, you don't need the money if you should well prepared and well known about the flooding. It's on you guys, not the government. And the Republicans are just like people are saying they are tolerant and people. Some are, some aren't. Like the alt-right conservative Republicans, Freedom Caucus, and the Deep South Republicans. And yeah, people are saying left is intolerant. Yeah, some big cities, liberals, but deep, in the alt-right conservative Republican areas, but not tolerant. Like Kim Davis, and the bakery in Kentucky, she, both places and the bakery in Colorado refused to work with gays. Give them Kim Davis didn't give them marriage license because of her beliefs. Is that tolerant? No. And she was a Republican. People, she was an alt-right Republican. And also, just the Bible clenching people are rubbing me the wrong way. Like I said, in a video, like one of my cooking videos, I think. But anyway, no, actually, it was a comment I made, saying, the Bible clenching people, saying, the homosexuality, transgender, and transsexuals, and all these different lifestyles are mental illnesses. Is that tolerant? And coming from the right and Republicans? No. That's not tolerant at all. That's hate speech. That's homophobic. And also, gone back a few years ago, the week that the Kansas City Chiefs were playing Buffalo Bills, they called Kansas City owners racist. We all know it's not true because before then, they had running backs who were black, they had defensemen who were black, they even now have a quarterback who's black. And I believe Kansas City is a Republican city. Is that tolerant? No. That is hate speech and racist speech from Glenn Beck. And this is why I do not watch the Blaze either. And reasons why I don't watch the doing alt-right things, because it's like they spew hate and they say, oh, they're joking, and it's just hearsay. But the thing is, that's still hate speech. It's still promoting hate, racist, intolerance, homophobic stuff. I don't give a shit if it's hate, joking or not joking, and it's a figure of speech. I don't care. It's still racist. And even on the left, artists who do it in the music and entertainment, if you guys do not want us to use the racist comments and homophobic comments, you guys need to stop doing it yourselves. So also, the reason why the alt-right and Tea Party and all these alt-right movements will not get me is because of their behaviors during the protests. And Lord Loomis and a few other people like Lord Loomis will never have my support. They're acting just like the left and Antifa and S13. They're not helping themselves, and they're not helping the cause, the Tea Party and the alt-right movements. Because Lord Loomis actually went to San Francisco and another state's governor's house and crossed the private fence. That's exactly what the left is doing too. That is only making things worse. Laura and Glenn and a few other people who support that movement, and Dana Lash did start the movement partially, but she's not like that, I don't think. She actually has a TV show, so she probably doesn't have the time to do it. And the reason why I don't do it, I have a life. You guys all need to get life, because don't you have jobs? And don't you have families to go to? Oh, speaking of the fact, another reason for the alt-right movement, I'm not for them having mass crowds or the fear of wearing masks. Yes, fear. Not just doesn't want to wear a mask, it's a fear. And COVID. I do not like how they are promoting mass crowds, mass get-togethers, not wearing masks, social distancing. I will never be part of that, because I had friends who nearly died 4 times, and they're only concerned about the death rates, not the new cases. It should be new cases, and it should be about other human beings, about the elderly or preconditioned people who may get this virus, might die. It might get really, really sick. Might not die, but might really, really get sick. The symptoms do vary, but it also kills still. So wear a mask and social distance, people. Stop being so arrogant and ignorant about things. And the fear is just in your mind, because people who have been abused or just can't handle the mental reasons why wearing masks still wear masks. My sister, and a few other people who I know have been through horrific cases of things, mentally can't afford wearing masks, but they still wear a mask. All it is, you just don't want to wear a mask. That's all it is. You just don't want to wear a mask. Stop telling us to stay home because we want to wear a mask and social distancing and stay away from people who don't wear a mask. You guys are being the idiots and the arrogant people. And plus, people who want to go back to work and reopen the country, see, don't you have families? Don't you have people who you care about? Want to not get sick? I've been wanting to say that for millions days now. You guys just don't care about your families, do you? You just want to chase and care about the mighty dollar. That's my other video from middle of my cooking videos saying the same. You guys just want to chase the mighty dollar and just want to have your jobs, and you don't want to be around your families, and you don't want to have a life outside your job, which is sad because you need a life. Job is not everything, workaholics. You need balance in your life. That's all I'm gonna say. And just people who just are on the right are just not who I am, not gonna be who I will be ever. And plus, they never take days off. They post political things like I am right now, but that's the only thing I'm gonna do on Sundays is I will not post videos politically. Maybe cooking videos, but I doubt it. I do need some days off. They protest all the time. They say they're Christian, but do they really take Sunday off, the Sabbath? I really don't think they take the Sabbath off. They're just not living up to who they say they are. Social conservatives. If they're really social conservatives, they will love their neighbor, they take Sundays off, love their family, and just be funny and not being so pushy about the issues. Because right now I don't see that in the right, and I probably never will. Because people, this is why people stay Blue Dog Democrat or conservatives without being Republicans, because of your attitudes and your way you do things about money and things. No social conservatives, your Christianity. I don't ever see Christianity any of your Republican GOP videos or the walkaways from the left going to the right. I don't see any Christianity about it. Think about that for once.